I'm 17 years old, I make 6 figures from YouTube, and I not only have 1 million plaques from YouTube, but 2. And I've achieved all of this from a genius strategy that no one really does on YouTube anymore. And I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to do it in today's video. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of exactly how I run my YouTube automation channels. Every single one is streamlined and ran the exact same way. And I've managed to achieve over 8 plaques from YouTube. I've grown over 10 YouTube channels personally to over 100,000 subscribers and worked on about 10 more. YouTube is down to a science, and I'm going to be teaching that science to you today. So without further ado and to dilly-dally along, let's just dive straight into the video. So one of the first and most essential things to remember about YouTube is it's all about the click-through rate and the viewer duration. And that's important to remember for later in today's video. But to start off, let's basically explain what YouTube automation is, because a lot of people have just no idea what that is. To sum it up, YouTube automation is running YouTube channels that you personally don't make the videos for, where you outsource the content production and hire teams. So for my YouTube automation channels, I have about 5 employees that work on each one. Some of them are employees for me for multiple channels, but just in general, there's 4 to 5 people needed for each channel. Unless you have one person doing multiple jobs, which usually doesn't go very well. Before we get ahead of ourselves and starting to build an entire team, you guys have to pick out the niche you guys are doing on the channel. So the first step is to actually pick out the niche of your channel, which basically just means the topic. Some examples include celebrities, entertainment, sports, finance, shopping, Amazon finds, and so much more things like that. Those are just some general big topics that I've personally worked on. But there are plenty other ones that work. Once you actually pick out something that you're interested enough to be able to manage an entire business around it, you're going to find 10 of your competitors' channels, put them into ChatGPT, and tell ChatGPT or any other AI to make similar YouTube channel names. And once you actually have that step done and you have your name picked out, I'd recommend searching it on YouTube to make sure someone didn't already take it. It's fine if some small channel has it, like anything under 100,000 subscribers, but if some big channel has it, you're going to want to find a better name, because you want to have a name that people can remember and constantly go back to and watch that channel. And once you have that step done, you just have to set up your channel with a basic banner and profile picture from Canva. If you're not going to do it on Canva, literally ask ChatGPT to make you one, and it will make you a perfect one that you guys can use. I've been doing that on the last 4 channels I've started, and it worked perfectly. Those channels are making over $1,000 a month now. So once you have the easy stuff done, now it's time to set up your team, which is the most important part, and you do not want to lazy out on this part. So the team members you're going to need to acquire is first a script writer, then a voiceover artist, then a video editor, then a thumbnail designer, and you are the 5th team member. You're in charge of actually posting the final video and coming up with the video ideas. So depending on what your topic is, there's going to be constantly new topics coming in. Like obviously sports is one of the easiest examples, because there's always a new game that's happening to make content on, or someone got drafted, or someone got traded, or something like that. But if you're doing something niche down, then obviously you know all the updates that happen. That's why I recommend, like, do not start an anime YouTube automation channel if you have no interest in it, because you're not going to know anything that happens, and you're just going to be behind of the competition. But all you have to do is come up with 3 videos a week to make and send orders to your employees and then pay them. So let's say you run a sports channel and you saw that Luka got traded. You're going to make a video on that immediately. So the second you see that happen, you're going to text your scriptwriter that you've already hired. Your scriptwriter is going to make an entire script, send it to the voiceover artist. He's going to record that, send it to the video editor, and the video editor is going to send you the final video. Separately, you're going to have the thumbnail made, and remember not to cheap out on that, because that's one of the most important steps. No one's going to click on your video, even if it's amazing, if you don't have a good thumbnail. Because think about it, when you're scrolling through YouTube, you don't click on a video unless you're enticed by that thumbnail. But if you don't know any good places to hire these team members, I usually recommend hiring them from places like Upwork or Fiverr. Those are the easy answers, but there's so many other things online. You can literally just type in on Google freelance voiceover artist or freelance video editor, or go on platforms like X and literally just type in video editor, or literally just tweet out the words, I need a video editor, I need a script writer, I need a thumbnail designer, and I'm not kidding, 20 to 30 of them will hit your DMs the same day. That is one of the easiest ways to also find team members, and those are the ones that are constantly looking for work. Some of the ones you message on Fiverr won't need any work, but if someone's personally messaging you on X, that means they're in need of the work and they're willing to probably negotiate on the price per video. Overall, each video shouldn't cost you any more than $20 to $30 to produce, especially to start off, at absolute max 40 if you're including the thumbnail design process. But if you have absolutely no money to start, but you still want to start this overall YouTube automation faceless kind of channels, then this part of the video is for you. The entire process can be completely done by yourself. It's just not exactly as good as if you were to have an actual person do it. As far as scriptwriter, you can use any basic AI like ChatGPT to write it. The issue is it just doesn't sound very human, but you can still start off your channel and start to basically just gain some traction with views from those type of scripts, and then scale later on by hiring someone. Voiceover, you can either record the voiceover yourself. In today's day and age, a new iPhone is plenty capable enough to record a decent voiceover. Or you can use platforms like 11 Labs, which is a slight fee per month, but it sounds really realistic. and you can just type it in and it makes the script for you, and it sounds like an actual human voice. And then for video editing, you can use a basic platform like CapCut and just splice the videos together. Just download a bunch of B-roll from free B-roll websites online and make sure it's copyright free, and put it all together. Or there's so many AI tools online that'll edit videos for you, but some of them are like $5 or $10 a month, but it is a lot cheaper than hiring a full-time video editor. Then for the thumbnail, you can use free online platforms like Photopea, which is a free version of Photoshop. Just watch a couple tutorials online and you should learn pretty easy how to use that. And just like that, you can make all the stuff yourself, but then again, that does kind of take away the automated part of YouTube automation. But if you're just interested in the overall business of it, you can start off by doing that, and eventually scale with team members. Now that you got the production part of this out of the way, you're probably thinking, how exactly do I scale? Well, obviously with your first channel, you're going to want to post 2 to 3 times a week and evaluate after about 3 weeks of posting or 9 videos to see what does well and what doesn't, and go from there, and see if you need to possibly switch up your topic. But what you're actually profitable on this and making that, I'd say $1,000 to $2,000 a month pure profit, that's after expenses are taken out. You can scale by doing this the exact same way by scaling into new channels. So either you're branching off and making different varieties of your current channel, or just completely making a channel that has nothing to do with your other channel and just scaling it the same way. That's how you're able to scale this from being just a side hustle to your main income. If you have 5 successful YouTube automation channels, they're consistently making you a couple $1,000s a month. That's more than enough money to not only live off of, but live comfortably and be able to quit your 9-to-5 job. There are so many people doing YouTube automation right now, making way more than the jobs right outside of college after 4 years of college. Like, people studying video production in college are expected to make 60 to 65 grand right outside of college. All it takes is a couple YouTube automation channels making a couple $1,000s a month, and you're gonna get there already without the college degree. And you can do this while you're in college to be able to double your income. Now, obviously, you're gonna run into so many problems with this. That's why I do not recommend this type of business for anyone who does not have the willpower for it. There's gonna be so many times where your videos just completely flop, and you're gonna have months that don't do well, but you're gonna have to be able to deal with that. You cannot be emotionally attached to your business to the point where you can't really get anything done because you're so stressed because the last video didn't do well, blah, 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 blah. So if you don't have the right mindset to be able to do this, then just having a typical job in video production is much better for you. But if you have that entrepreneur or creative mindset, then this is the perfect thing for you. And if you're able to deal with setbacks without being discouraged, then I highly recommend YouTube automation. If you have any more questions about how I run my business, I check the comments on every single video, so all you have to do is like this video and subscribe right now. And I'm going to be reading some comments on my videos, replying to them, and the new documentary I'm making on this channel, I'm going to be answering them in that. I'm going to be making an hour-long documentary, basically setting up an entire YouTube automation channel, showing you how much money I make from it, and basically showing you the truth of the YouTube automation, because there's so many fake gurus out there. If you guys have any questions or complaints for that, just comment them down below, and I'll be getting back to everyone. But if you guys did enjoy the video, do like and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.